wet, but there's a lot of big hitters here today.
There's a lot of big hitters.
Yeah, Jaden's here. Connor O'Sullivan just pulled up. We got Jacob with the Corvette.
How's your bagel?
Cold. Yeah, Cam won't let me eat in the truck because apparently he has like an anti-chewing thing. So
Okay.
Iced coffee though, always off of perk.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna stop it. Yeah. Dude, what's going on?
How is it?
It's actually like better than Starbucks for $4. Not bad,
Let's
dude.
go.
Josiah got it for me.
Yeah.
Dad.
Eli, what'd you eat?
Donut.
Yeah, he did.
That dude.
I don't know, man. Wawa got me all upsold on the recharger. What?
How did you already drink
I was thirsty.
This guy's gonna be buzzing.
Recharger with a pump
Look at
of
his eyes.
vitamin D and a hit of caffeine.
Can I try it?
No.
Just buzzing.
All right, guys. Today rain's here. It's raining.
Yeah, real funny guys, real clever.
We're in Old Bridge Township, New Jersey, waiting for it not to rain. All the homies are here. Everyone's unloading. We're getting gas, getting tires.
Not really doing anything. This car feels amazing in the rain. It's pretty fast. We're just running 20 psi. Didn't do much to the alignment. No complaints. Good left foot brake control. That's kind of what you need in the rain. And then we're running one gear lower than what we would in competition, which is pretty typical for rain setups. So yeah, I'm happy. Everything's good.
Our last driver before we flip it back to our first of the 235 class, Cameron Hutton, putting in some battle eyes for me.
Heading into outer zone number 1. We got a flick right around that 2 of the 3-2-1 cone, but a big bobble coming into outer zone number 1. That'll cost him some points as he comes around a little bit shy of outer zone number 2. His line is decent, but he's definitely not as deep as we want to see him. He's pouring smoke coming around to that inner clip as he transitions into the wall of death. Outer zone number 3. Again, just kissing the edge of that zone as he comes across the line. I think he's leaving a few points on the board there, Mike.
He snapped the angle, I think, a little fast and then shallowed out, but other than that, he looked pretty comfortable. So I think like with the judging, it'll be like a mid-60s. So put him lower in the pack, but he gets another chance. So
Let's see if he can better that score of a 47.3. Tossing it in there right about where you want to enter, but he doesn't quite get into outer zone number 1. He's moving across the track nice and quick into outer zone number 2. He's about midline through outer zone number 2 as he comes around, wheeling that thing out, getting nice and wide, exiting 2, grabbing that inner clip as he transitions across the track for the second time. Toss it in there, a ton of angle to grab outer zone number 3 and across the line.
And Hutton with a 67.3, making some improvements to get him a little higher in that bracket.
High roller class, Josiah Fillets, who is currently number 1 in points by just 4 points. He's brought his Corvette today, and he's here to win, coming in super wide to fill outer zone number 1, transitioning across the track, getting nice and deep in outer zone number 2, sort of feathering that throttle. He exits outer zone number 2 just a little bit early, but he's right positioned well to get that inner clip, coming around to outer zone number 3 and grabbing all of that zone as he comes across the line. Now he is head-to-head with Dirk Stratton for points here. It's going to be a battle today, Mike.
Josiah Velez with an 85.3 and 85.3.
This is the first time we're seeing this Corvette in competition here at the Gambler. We are stoked. And he does a nice, aggressive entry. Doesn't get quite as deep in outer zone number 1 as we want, but he flicks a ton of angle into outer zone number 2, running about a midline there around 2, but he's absolutely pouring smoke and showing us what that FDF kit is all about up front in that Corvette. Transitioning into outer zone number 3, getting it nice and deep, pouring smoke across the line. Give it up, everybody, for Josiah Fillets.
And Josiah with a 79.3, he's going to lean on his 85.3 for his qualifying score.
So we're looking at the tire wear. Since I ran it down quite a bit, you can't really tell, but you can see a little bit of the flare left on the inside, and we've got a little bit of roll on the outside. So what we're going to do is camber it in maybe half a degree on just the right side of the car, and that should perfect this tire wear and give you just that much more use out of the tire and give you that much more grip out of the tire and all of that. So it's a simple adjustment using these plates that we made a video. So we're just going to remove the bolt, flip the plate, it'll camber that knuckle in a little bit.
Yeah, come
It should take care of this tire wear.
okay, guys. So in today's video, we're gonna do a camber adjustment. We're gonna put our 19 mil socket on. We're gonna get a 19 mil wrench. We're gonna undo this bolt. Cam plates. So you see this hole is in the middle, and this hole is towards one side. So we want to suck the wheel in negative camber. So we're gonna flip the plate over like that. Sorry, like that, and that's gonna push the knuckle. You want me to redo that?
Science, dude.
This guy's the mechanic.
Are you the mechanic?
I claim to be.
Do you though? I'm pretty sure I've heard him claim that he's not the mechanic.
Whenever I said that.
When you're doing something and you get in trouble.
I'm just the water jet guy.
I'm just a water jet guy, man. Like, I don't do bolts up. Kyle, what are you doing right now?
Okay, so we're gonna take it. That's what it was before. Science.
The old switcheroo.
That's it. Half a degree of camber added that easily.
Nice.
Good job, Josiah. Yeah.
That easy.
Anyone can do it.
Anyone could
Sorry,
do it.
I mean, like, Kyle's very skilled, but
Wow. Just low key tear Kyle.
I mean, initially I wasn't, but then I realized as soon as I said it, that makes Kyle seem like he's not capable.
Hey, you guys!
He knows I'm just the water jet guy.
Yeah.
He seriously pointed to me.
Right now, I'm first in the Gambler points for the series. Dirk is in second. There was a 4-point difference, so I qualified third, Dirk qualified first. In qualifying, we get 3 points for first, 2 points for second, 1 point for third. So Dirk just got 3 more points, I just got 1 more point. Now I have a 2-point lead. It's kind of irrelevant because no matter what, it was like whoever does better, this event will win. Basically, we have to win or we just have to beat Dirk. That's what has to happen. I'm third, he's first. I'm not sure where that's gonna put us in the bracket. Hopefully I'm not sure how top 16 brackets are made, but hopefully finals. That's what I would like. That would be unreal if that was the way it went. But we'll see.
It does look like Cam Hutton in that FDF Skyline gets the win, moving himself into the top 8.
Commitment, because it shows that you were waiting. You were.
Yeah, I wish I got a chase run in so I had that feeling, but well, and that's why on the entry I was like, he's gonna be gone. So I just surged as hard as I could, and then he didn't get back on
He
it.
gapped you at the start,
Yeah.
but he like understeered, and that's when you're like hungry hippo.
Well, because I was like full handbrake and foot brake waiting.
Do it for Kevin.
We do love Kevin. Kevin's his dog, man.
Okay.
He's all over the car. Look at his
Paws. Do a fat zoom in on those pink paws, dude. I never realized that.
Yeah.
Little
And
detail.
the it's not a dragon, it's a Shiba.
No, that I knew. I saw the dog. Yeah.
An official verdict here with Cam Hutton. That Skyline from the FDF race shop is going to move on to the final 4.
Dude, let's go. Yeah, baby. Let's go.
Damn, dude, you're doing it. Game face. Couple rounds in.
And your winner is Landreville by a split decision.
You gave him a run for
I did.
money,
I tried,
dude.
man. I tried. Yeah, yeah. No, I was really happy with it.
Well done, man.
Thanks, man.
Side of the bracket, so this is going to be wild. The
He
lights are
has
off,
to win.
and away they go. Josiah tossing it in there, right around the 2 of the 3-2-1 initiation cones, and filling that first outer zone, trying to run away with it, but Lipton is trying to reel him in as they come around outer zone at number 2. Josiah getting all the way to the edge of outer zone 2, leaving a little bit early, allowing Lipton to put it closer to his door, coming across that inner clip, and they both throw it into outer zone number 3. We can't even see him through the smoke there. Thank goodness we have the drone, so we can see them both go across the line. All right, here we go for the second half of this battle. This time Lipton is leading and Josiah is chasing. Lipton tossing in there aggressively but missing outer zone number 1. Josiah giving him a little bit of space and then reeling him in going into outer 2. Lipton is just a little too far inside, not quite getting into outer zone number 2, but he does look fluid and settled in that Corvette as Josiah is slipping the clutch behind him, trying to stay right in that pocket against that driver who is much slower. Nicely done by Josiah, giving him a little bit of room in the chase position.
Josiah Felice is going to get the win officially, moving himself into the next bracket, still holding himself into championship points contention, going up against Dirk Stratton on the other side of the bracket. Here we go. Another battle on the way back to the action with Josiah taking that lead in that Corvette, getting chased down by Gavin. And Gavin shuts it down right behind. We might have got a restart there.
The lead driver, who was Josiah in that situation, needs to travel through the chicane without hitting any cones or jumping the start light. We're going to try this one again. Let's see if we got a clean restart. And I believe we do. Away we go. Josiah in the lead and Govin chasing him down again.
Another shutdown.
Another one.
All right, so we're getting word over the radio.
Govin in the black S13 has a failure of what we believe is an axle. He does still have his competition 5 timeout, so he will be taking it at this time. So we are going to take Josiah off the line and put him back in the pits while we allow Govin to use his competition timeout.
It looks like we got Josiah sitting lonesome on the grid. Unfortunately, his competitor Gavin unable to repair his vehicle, so Josiah is going to take a bye lap here.
They are ready. There's a ton at stake here, so let's see what they got. Josiah Felice is leading in that FDF-powered Corvette. Nice aggressive entry there by Josiah, doing a phenomenal job piloting that car around outer zone number 2. He's absolutely pouring smoke as he comes around that zone, looking to grab that inner clip there. Sebastian Gauthier is really far behind. Almost an inactive chase there in the chase position. Josiah is really giving it all she's got across the line.
All right, dude, so he was a couple of cars behind you the whole track, running the middle of the track. So just make sure you stick it to his door and we should get this.
This time Gauthier is leading and Josiah Felice will chase him down. Gauthier doing a ton of angle, getting just the second part of outer zone number 1, and Josiah is trying to reel him in as they come around way too deep into outer 2.
And a massive mistake from Gauthier.
And that is a 0, boys.
And you just won Etown Gambler, baby. Dude, this is it. This is the money run. Go have fun out there.
There we go. The greens are illuminated. Josiah takes that lead. Pelchat to chase. That FDF Corvette shoving himself into outside zone number 1, nice and tight on the wall. Shortly behind him is both drivers dumping to outside zone number 2. Josiah holding a ton of momentum through outside zone number 2. Maybe taking one with a lot of pull from outside zone into the front inside clip. Pelchat doing everything he can to keep up that rocket ship from that FDF Corvette as Josiah locks himself in the outside 3. Pelchat doing what he can to keep into the conversation. As we go through outside zone number 1, Josiah barks to the side. Both drivers dump their way in as Pelchat trying to work his way through Josiah holds his composure, going right back to the side of Pelchat as they work their way to transition the last outside zone, the splash zone. Josiah massaging it back in, but Pelchat giving a good lead lap.
I actually don't know.
Me neither. We'll see. I hate a judge.
Yeah. Thank God.
And luckily you guys will get to see more drifting because we're going to send them one more time.
Yeah, one more time against Neo. Guess we're going to just turn up the wick one more notch, bring it home. That's what we're going to do.
The lights are out. Let's go. Josiah Felice in the lead. Pelchat giving chase. Falaise there tossing it into that first outer zone, screaming across the track for that second outer zone, and Pelchat's reeling him in as they come around the outside of the track. Josiah with a small correction there, and Pelchat's putting on his doors and making outer zone number 2. Josiah pulling the angle on across that inner clip and tossing it into outer zone number 3. Just getting in that zone a little bit late, and Pelchat's sort of woeing up behind him in the chase position. Potentially the last battle here of the season. Hakuna Matata, let's do this. Tossing it in there, Pelchat's trying to get all the way out to outer zone number 1, and Josiah getting a little wild behind him, but it looks to be having it back together there. Pelchat coming around outer zone number 2. Falaise trying to put it on his doors. They come around to the inner clip, the one and only inner clip here at the track today. As they transition around to outer zone number 3, Pelchat putting it in the zone, and Josiah putting it right on his door.
I think we got it this
Again,
time.
round 2.
I think we got it. That was a fire chase run.
That was sick.
I don't know how he didn't smoke him. That was wild. Woo! I love drifting, man. This is why we do it. This is why we do it.
That was a good time.
Good work, dude. Good work.
This car's a machine, man. I can't even tame it. It's like, it's too much. I finally was like maxing out the foot brake just to stay behind him, and if I let off the brake, it would just be like this. It's crazy, man. Never driven anything like it before. The craziest thing was with this confidence in traction, it feels like you could do no handbrake transitions the whole way. Because as soon as you throw it, you're like, we can go now. Like, we can hit the gas now, and we can just go. On outer zone 1, I was like braking so hard to not hit him.
Yeah.
And then I had to get back on the gas immediately.
Yeah.
Dude, the nitrous was like, if no nitrous, I'd be done.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be so done.
Crazy night, dude.
Dude, insane. Like a natural in it. Like he's driven it for a year.
Literally.
Sick.
Yeah.
We're going to start off the celebration here with our third place victor, Dirk Stratton, in that Oracle Lighten Corvette. And our winner here today, a hard-fought battle, multiple one more times, coming from far away. Make some noise for your winner here today, Josiah Falaise.
First place with 376 points, Josiah Falaise to the top of the box again. Give it up one more time for your series winner.